my channel. This is Lindy, aka Paleobarbie, and welcome to Vlogmas Day 2. So, let's get into it. For breakfast, I'm throwing together a little carnivore breakfast casserole. This is leftover ground turkey meat from yesterday, and I'm going to mixing up some 6 eggs, some heavy whipping cream, and some spices, and I'm going to mix this up really good. Pour this in here, add some cheese, and that's it. Putting it in the oven at 350. Lunch, I'm putting together some egg salad and going ahead and getting it in the fridge for later. I have my duck fat mayo and some mustard, salt, and pepper. I'm going to mix this up. I'm probably going to be eating this on pork rinds. And also, since I'm eating so many eggs today, those of you who don't know, I kind of have an egg intolerance, so I take these when I eat eggs to help me to digest the eggs better. Also, I don't get migraines if I take this with my eggs. So that's just something. I get it on Amazon. It was recommended to me by someone, so I've been using it ever since. And that's all there is to it. So I'm going to put a couple tablespoons of the duck fat mayo in here, a little bit of mustard, and salt and pepper. And I'm using the Redmond's real salt and just regular pepper. And I'm just going to mix it all together, stick it in the fridge, and eat on it later. So in the last video, I told you, showed you the duck fat mayo, but just look how creamy and nice that is. It's so great. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and put 2 tablespoons of that in here and mix this up. All right, here is my breakfast casserole. I'm about to serve it up. It's 11 o'clock, so it's sort of more brunch than breakfast, but that's okay. All right, y'all ready to open your Advents? Mm-hmm. All right, Liam, you get to do number 1 and number 2 because you didn't do one yesterday. And Lorraine, you do number 1.
I can't pull it.
Can you help him out a little bit, Lorraine?
I can't open it.
Okay, we're helping you.
Why does it say no nuts?
Because some kids are allergic to nuts. Okay.
Oh.
Tessie's got it.
Oh, so you're saying
you got a train.
I got a train.
Oh,
Yeah.
What's yours?
I can't open it. I can't.
Remember, push on the back. Remember? Push back here and it'll push up.
Oh, I got that. So Liam's gonna get that too because my first
on the
one
back.
was...
You're pushing down. Push up like that.
Yeah.
See?
My first one. He's gonna get this because my first one was a train.
Ooh, is it good?
Mm-hmm.
Look at me. Tastes yummy?
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right. It's time for me to open my Advents. So we're gonna go with day 2, right? Careful. Let's see. Merry Red, California red wine. I love the labels this year. They're so Christmassy. Last time they were just regular, like, wine labels, but that's cool. All right, so that will go up for later. And now number 2 for the cheese. Careful. Don't rip it to shreds. Which one is it? The Gouda. She loves the Gouda. Okay, cool. I'm going to give her a bite and then save the rest for me to go with my wine. Let me go get a baggie for it. How's the Gouda?
I love it.
Awesome. All right, so here's the egg salad I made. I added a little bit of the Dano's spicy seasoning on top, and I'm going to eat it with pork rinds. All right, guys, we have tree limbs and leaves all over our yard, and so I was thinking, what can I make out of some of these tree limbs for a craft for Christmas? So I figured something out. I went on Pinterest. I found a few things, kind of combined a couple of ideas, and I'm going to show you how to make it right now. All right, guys, today we're going to be making a Christmas craft, and it's going to be a reindeer. And you can either make it a Rudolph or any kind of, or just a regular deer, whatever you want. These are some of the items that I'm going to use. I got some googly eyes. Of course, I need hot glue, some various ribbon or pipe cleaner if you want to put like a bow on it, some twigs, or you could use pipe cleaners for antlers if you don't have twigs in your area, some leftover wine corks, and then you can either use a puffy ball that's red if you want it to be Rudolph, or just a black nose, or I'm going to use this little pearl for the nose because I don't have a puffy ball. But let me show you how we're going to assemble this. All right, first thing you're going to do is you want to glue 2 of your corks together like so. And you can move it a little bit out like this. That way you have, this will be the head and that's going to be the body. So you're going to glue that on with your hot glue. Should be hot enough. And like I said, these can be like customized to however you want them. You can cut these and make more legs or things like that. So that is how we're gonna do our body and head of our reindeer. So we got that on, and mine has some owls on it, but that's okay. It doesn't matter what the cork has on it. And that's that. So now I'm going to glue on some legs and antlers. And so for my antlers, I've got these 2 smaller twigs. Like I said, you could just make some out of pipe cleaners if you wanted to. So I'm gonna glue these on for my antlers. See if I think I'm gonna put them back here. Hold those on a second. Try not to burn yourself with the hot glue. I know it happens, but there's our antlers. You can see those. Really cute. This is a fun craft to do with kids. And it's always fun to find a craft you can do that is made from things you already have, right? So now we're gonna make some legs. So let me get some twigs. I just kind of want to make them even so that they're all about the same. Pretty close. One more. And I'm doing this while the kids are napping, so I'm sure someone's gonna wake up and be like, I want to make one. Okay, let's see. Almost. That one was a little short, so let's do. Let me see if I can just get one closer to these. That's too thick. So we'll try that one. If it doesn't work, you can always try a different stick, right? We're losing our pipe cleaner here. All right. So now I'm going to glue these on to make the legs. And these can be made into ornaments, like for kids to have a little ornament that they made. And you can, we might trim these after we get this on here. Oop. Glue strings. I use these hot glue guns all the time in my homeschool classes, so they get a lot of strings on there. So there's one. Let me get the rest. I've also seen people cut the corks and make legs with corks, so you could do that too. And I'll probably trim these. And also, if they're hanging, like if you make this a hanging ornament, you don't have to worry so much about the length of the leg so much. Oh, that's the one that was too short. Wow. Maybe if I do it this way. Get all those strings off. Anyway, there's his legs. Or her legs. I think I'm making mine a girl. I think with the pearl nose, she should be a girl, right? Anyway, I'm probably going to trim these later, but that is basically the idea. So now we're going to put on the eyes. Let's see which ones I want. And these eyes have sticky stuff on them, but you might want to do hot glue too. Just for sake of showing you guys, I'm not going to, but they'll stay on better if you hot glue them. Place your eyes like so. And then I'm going to put on the nose right there. All the stringy glue, it will come off. There's her nose right there. Like I said, you could do a red puffy ball to make a Rudolph for a Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And now I'm going to give her a bow. So let me get these strings off of her. Actually, let's see. I may do it with this because it's sparkly. You can do any kind of bow you want. But you could also use this to make the thing to hang it up with on your tree or your kid's tree if they're making it. Oops, one of our eyeballs just came out. That's why I was saying you should hot glue them, which I will do that in a minute. But I just wanted to give you guys an idea of what it looks like. Thinking. Okay, there's a little bow for her. So you can use anything. You could use ribbon, whatever you wanted, and make her a little bow. So there is my little reindeer. I'm gonna glue her eyes on so they don't fall off. But hope you guys enjoy this craft and try to make it. Let me know if you make one. All right, guys, we just got a rotisserie chicken from Sam's for dinner tonight because he had to run over there, and I just grabbed some chicken off of that big old guy, and that is what is for dinner. All right, I'm ending the night with 2 pieces of the Maria Emmerich bread, and I put some of the Chef Chamois butter on it, stuck it in the air fryer for 5 minutes, and that's how I toast it. So that's just what I'm ending my night with. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's Vlogmas, and I hope you tried to make the craft. It was a lot of fun to make, and I'm going to make it with the grandkids tomorrow. So, yeah, let me know if you make it or anything like that. And I will see you guys tomorrow in the next Vlogmas.